This is a LOVEBUG transfer. This is meant for the tier tray, but we're going to do something a little bit different tonight with it and use the A-frame. Y'all remember this, right? Okay. It stands like this. It comes with these 5x7 boards. I actually already used this one. It's double-sided, so we're going to reuse it again. And I'm going to show you how we can go from one side to a whole new side with a whole new season. Okay, this one was Halloween. Real easy, okay? I hope you're ready. All right, so I do want to paint this. I got black paint all over the back of this thing before, whenever I used it. So I decided to go with Valentine's Day. We will use Current Jam, all right? And I'm going to kind of go in thick with this on the back. I'm going to try and be gentle around the edges so that I don't go over to the other side, so I can truly keep this to be a two-sided surface. But where I would want to display it, you won't be able to see the other side. So it's easy to flip around. You don't even have to take it out of the frame in order to just flip it, which is awesome. And I'll show you how that works, okay? So let me just get this background painted up real quick. And then, you know I have cutouts for this too, right? So I do have some cutouts that I took care of already earlier. So let me get this thing painted. And again, I'm trying to be neat around the edges, okay? Trying my best here. Without making a huge mess either. All right, here we go. All right. Okay, so I have that completed. I think it's pretty good coverage. So I'm gonna just set that to the side. I'll set it right over here. And these are my cutouts, okay? So these are just 3 of them. There are 3 other ones that go with this. There's a little heart, or I'm sorry, this is the big heart. There's also a little heart, and then this super cute little cupcake. Y'all, look how cute that cupcake is. So these cutouts come with the 6 pieces. We're only going to use 3 of them tonight. And let me try to decide what I'm going to do here. So I think that I want to paint these differently. I don't know if I'm going to regret that choice, but we'll find out. I mean, it won't be the first choice I've made that I regret in my life, at least. So I'm going to start with Berry. It's a really nice purple. Hi, Tammy. Hey, Autumn. Hi, Marcia. How are you ladies doing? I hope you're good. So I'm just going to add a little bit of water right here, just right in the cap, okay? No biggie. And mix that up a little bit. This paste, this one's a little dry. I've had this one for a long time. It's almost time for a new jar. I'm doing great. As I'm talking, I'm noticing I'm sounding a little sinusy though. So hopefully I'm okay. The weather is gonna be crazy here the next couple of days, so it's starting to get super, super cold. We have single digits headed this way. So hopefully I'm not getting sick and it's just the change in weather. It's kind of been a back and forth. I wish it would just decide. It's fine if it wants to be cold. I'm okay with it. But just decide already, you know? Just be what you're going to be and just go for it at this point. There's really nothing I can do about that, but I would just like it to stay one way or the other because that makes my sinuses just go wild. And now I sound like I've got something plugged in my nose. Hi, Melissa. How are you? Okay. I think that one's pretty good with Berry, so we can move on to the next one. And I think my winner here is going to be Coral. Let me see if I have, I thought I had another stir stick that I grabbed, and I probably did, but, oh, it's hiding right in plain sight. Let me stir this just a little bit. And then I'll grab a little bit of that. So this one is going to be the Kissing Booth one. Y'all, these are so cute. This transfer is so stinking cute. I'm excited to use this one. And I think it'll be perfect for the A-frame. It's such a fun surface. So you can actually buy the A-frame, and then you can get a replacement wood that hangs in it, so you don't have to buy a whole new surface every time. It actually comes with 2 pieces of wood, so really that's 4 surfaces in the first $20 purchase, which is amazing. And then you can buy replacement pieces that hang in here for cheap, and those come in 2 packs too. You can choose either the white or the brown to buy, and then all you do is punch holes. So you could make them standing up if you wanted to too, with some of the little board and base stands, or you can punch holes in them and use them as replacement boards so that you don't have to keep buying a new A-frame. Hi Karen, how are ya? So I'm gonna set that to the side, let it dry for a second, and then probably gonna need another layer of that coral. So tell me about your weather. The whole US is going wild right now about this polar vortex coming in. We're gonna have single digits here very soon. So maybe it's gonna snow. That would be kind of cool to have snow on Christmas. I don't recall if it snowed on Christmas since I've lived here. Usually it's in January before we get snow. And then it's like every weekend in January it seems like it snows and then it melts. But we do get snowed in pretty good in January because they're not super prepared for it here, because it doesn't, I guess it didn't used to happen all the time, and now it does, but they still, I mean, they ice they salt the major roads and they plow the major roads, but there's not enough resources, I guess, to do all of the roads. And so the whole town pretty much shuts down. Nashville and everywhere just says, okay, we're going to take off a week off work. But not me, because I work from home. So I'll be here just plugging away. Chris will get some time off, hopefully. That'd be nice for him. Okay. I'm going to go over this top part one more time. I don't feel like I'm getting great coverage, but it's probably because I'm not letting it dry in between layers and being impatient and all that good stuff. So I think I'm pretty good with these. I'm going to let these dry. Oops. And clean up my little mess. 62, I think our high was like in the 40s and maybe the mid 40s. And then it's supposed to get down to like 3 or 4 degrees in a couple of days, in a day or two. So that'll be interesting. All right, so those are really, really fun colors. Now, let's get these dried and we'll wax. Okay, of course we have to wax on our cutouts, always. -50. No, thank you, ma'am. Pass. Oh my goodness. Wow. I was not expecting that. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that. So, you've shocked me right to the core. So, great job with that one. -50, my God. Oh my gosh. And Pam, I can't think of where you're from right off the top of my head. I know it. But if you could tell me where you are, that would be great. I know where you live, but I can't bring it to my brain hole right at the moment. Wyoming, no wonder. Goodness gracious. Well, I hope you're bundled up. I hope you have all the firewood you need and that you don't have to go out in it at all. Yeah, that is, and you know, in Tennessee, it's not so bad. Like the single digits, they really don't bother me that much. Yeah. Hi, Lisa. 18. Yeah, my parents are getting ready right now at their house for the cold weather coming in Houston. And one of my friends called to make sure, like, get Chris to talk him through, like, all of the preparedness stuff, you know, wrapping his pipes and all that. He's a little late to the party, but at least he's taking care of his business, I guess. I saw some news articles earlier from Houston where the lines at Lowe's were like crazy long of people trying to get all the stuff for their pipes. Okay, so I am fuzzing this. I'm not cutting this apart. It's too many small pieces for me. But I think we can easily use this one without cutting it up. Okay, that is going to be so cute. So what are we going to do here? That I haven't thought of. So my original plan was not to color each of these individually, but here I am. So I'm going to go ahead and use Shimmer Shadow because that's my go-to. For all of the words, I think that'll help tie all of this together and make it look cohesive. Since we're all different colors at this point. Alright. Plus, I just love Shimmer Shadow. It's my favorite. So maybe y'all can tell me while I'm working on this, what is your favorite color of paste that we have? I would love to know. Look how pretty that looks. The Kissing Booth. Open daily. Pucker up for 25 cents. Worth it. Okay. All right. Hi, Tammy. How are you? Good. I'm glad to hear that, Pam. Happy to hear that. I hope you have a blazing fire. And maybe some, like, hot cocoa or something delicious to drink. The blues. Yes, I love the blues, too. You know, I love Lakeshore. I didn't think that was going to be one of my favorites whenever I first started. I wanted to get Colonial Blue, but it was out of stock. Back whenever I first started chalk, we were having trouble keeping colors in stock because of the supply chain issues related to COVID. And then being able to get all of the supplies to make all of the colors all the time was very difficult. So I ended up getting Lakeshore instead, and that was an awesome purchase. Look how cute. This little truck is just stinking adorable. It's got hearts coming out the back. Yes, the shimmers. Yes, I love them. Every last one of those shimmers is definitely on my top. And picking a single favorite is probably the most struggle. Although that, the rose gold, man, the way it shimmers, it is such a strong shimmer. I love it. And this XOXO is going to be really pretty with the wisteria background. I love the purples too. Seriously, the purple shimmer, the plum. Oh yeah. I dig it. Ooh, that's pretty. Look how good that looks. All right. So, easy. Just going to use 3 of these tonight. Let me switch this back out. And we can dry this and dry these. Hopefully all at the same time. Yeah, this is going to be really cute. Hi, Stephanie. How are ya? So you can comment the word love bug, or you can comment love or bug. Any of those combinations of words to get the link to get this kit, to get this bundle, excuse me. I can actually, I should have posted it. Oh, let me see. I'll put it in the pinned comment too so that you can get to it there too. Here you go. It's pinned. And I don't know why it always shows that as the preview. It's weird. But okay. That worked. Hi, Bev. How are ya? Okay. I am good and dry now. And I was working on some other stuff today. So I, of course, left my glue gun inside, so we're going to use super glue tonight. The super glue I use is this one. I just get it from Dollar Tree. It's just the gel. Well, welcome, dear. I'm so happy to have you here tonight. This is going to be so cute. I like the current jam on the background of this one, too. And don't forget, we used a surface that I had already, this surface, I had already done a Halloween design on the other side. So you can absolutely use both sides, and I'll show you that in just a second. Just a little bit of the super glue goes a long way. Thank you, Autumn. I'm glad you like this. I'm liking it too. And that little bit of shimmer is doing it for me too. I know I use it all the time. Y'all are I'm probably driving y'all crazy with how much I use shimmer shadow, but I love it. I cannot be helped. Okay. All right, so we've got Valentine's on one side, Halloween on the other, okay? Now, this is the A-frame, as you all know. All right. It's a fun surface. It comes with these little leather things and some little screw dillies. That's the technical term for them. To connect them on here. That's what the engineers called them whenever they named these things, the dillies. All right, so you do need a screwdriver, okay, to take them off and put them back on. Super easy though, and I just totally messed that up, so. I like to put the screw side on the, what I'm calling the back, but you can absolutely put it on the front if you like it. No biggie. So I'm just gonna take it and hand tighten it a little bit, and then just go to town with a Phillips head screwdriver. Hi, Lori, how are you? And then come on this side. There we go. We're gonna get there, I promise you. Super simple project to do, nothing to it really, and, sorry, my nose is itching, I can't help it. Yeah, so you can actually just take a cloth or even a little piece of sanding paper and just hit those little nails. You can see mine has a little bit of rust on there too. I need to just wipe it off. But it comes off pretty easily. But isn't that super cute? And I think it kind of adds a little bit of charm actually to this frame. Having that little bit of rust on there, I know it's not great, but I sort of like it to give it a little bit of a rustic feel. So Look how cute that is. And just imagine, okay, I've got my Halloween on one side. I've got my Valentine's on the other. I could definitely switch it up in between there, right? And the wonderful thing is that I can just take this out, put it away, and just buy a set of these wooden pieces alone once I have the A-frame. Okay? So comment LOVEBUG to get all the stuff to make this. And that's all. Look how cute that is. Anywho, thanks, Sue. Thank you, Lori. I love you all. I hope you have a wonderful night. I will see you tomorrow night. See ya.